What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today we're going to be unboxing the brand new Halloween Trilogy 4K Steelbook box set. So this just came out in the United States exclusively at Best Buy, and this is the trilogy of the new Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends from the last few years. So the most recent trilogy. These come in 4K Blu-ray Steelbooks, so the art on these are exclusive to this box set, and it comes with a Steelbook box also. So it's a brand new set with brand new artwork. It does come shrink wrapped here, and it does have a paper slipcover here. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this up, and we can take a look at all of the contents here. So just kind of showing you the package before I open it up. It does come with this only at Best Buy sticker right here. And the whole thing, that's the only sticker on the outside. Everything else is under the shrink wrap here, and it does come shrink wrapped like this. So you see it there. It's kind of, the shrink wrap is sort of sealed right there. And then here is what the kind of paper insert looks like on the back. And then it has sort of all the fine print on the bottom. So let me go ahead and open this up. You can see what's inside. So yeah, this is a really actually pretty, I really like the steel books that they've been, that Best Buy has been putting out, especially the box sets. I think that they're really cool. And yeah, I hope that they keep them coming, because I enjoy like the standard steelbooks, of course, as well. I actually had all these on 4K steelbook already from Best Buy, and then I liquidated them, and I basically sold them for more than I needed to get the whole steelbook box set, which is pretty cool, because usually if given the choice, if they do come out with an entire steelbook box, I usually kind of prefer that. I like the uniformity. I like the cool artwork that they usually have on the steelbook boxes. I'm trying to be very careful as I open this here. It is very tightly shrink wrapped. I guess that's good, you know, for protection purposes. Okay. So as you can see, very shiny steelbook artwork here. Let me go ahead and show you the paper sort of, the paper information card here. It's not quite a J card, but the box set equivalent of a J card. So it kind of wraps around there. Same thing on this spine. And then this is the kind of end of it right there. And then here's all the info. You can see the UPC. This is what all the artwork looks like. So I'll be sure to show you all the case art and all the art on all sides of this steelbook box here. So you get the extended cut of kills. You get deleted and extended scenes, gag reels, all the stuff basically from the original 4K Blu-rays. Just combined into this cool box set now. So there you go. You do get digital codes with all these too. So if you need any of the info, you can pause and read any of this right here. But as far as I know, the actual contents, like the discs, are exactly the same as the standalone 4K Blu-ray releases. So if you have those, there's nothing you're missing from the actual discs. I think they're the exact same discs, just kind of in a more premium box set here. So to get this off, I assume you just kind of slip this off. There we go. So as you can see there's no goopy things holding it on or anything like that. Sometimes there's like little globs of that removable adhesive, but there's nothing like that. It just kind of slips on and off. So there's that there. And one thing, I'm just going to kind of put this to the side here. One thing I really like is the cool exclusive artwork here. So You see all the kids walking around Haddonfield on Halloween. I really like the kind of, it's pseudo, it's kind of like, it's very like painting-esque. It's not abstract, but it's very stylistic, I should say. And I think that looks really cool. And that kind of wraps around to the top here. It is kind of a dust magnet because it's so shiny. But, so the back art kind of wraps around to the top. On the top here you have Halloween Trilogy, all three of those. And then the front art also kind of wraps around the top there. And this is the really cool front artwork. As I said, really shiny, probably a little bit of a dust magnet just because it's so dark and so shiny here. But that's okay. It looks very cool. I love that artwork. So cool. And then, again, kind of gets dusty really easily, but it doesn't look quite as dusty in real life as it does on the camera. The camera really picks up the dust here, but yeah, see, it's already like collecting dust here. But in real life, it actually, because it's a bit darker in real life, it doesn't look that bad. But there's that. And then this is all that's on the bottom here. As you can see, just some fine print and like the SKU number right here. One thing I will point out that sort of drives me crazy, I don't know why they did this, and it's not like this in the promotional image. If you look on Best Buy to buy this, and you look at the promo image they have, this side here is backwards. It's facing an abnormal direction. Basically all DVD and Blu-ray spines have the title facing that way. And this one has the title facing the opposite way. So when you have it on the shelf, all of these are going to look like, just to give you an example, I'm going to try to not have these fly out of the box here, but pretty much all of your DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff have the title facing this way, and this box set has the title facing the opposite way. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. In the promotional photos, I'm 99% sure it's facing the correct direction, but in real life, it's facing the other way. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm a little bit OCD about stuff lining up and being the right direction, so that does kind of bug me a little bit. Not enough to return it or anything. Like, I still think it's super cool. I mean, the artwork and stuff definitely makes up for it, but just a weird decision that somehow between the mock-ups on the website and when they actually made it, this whole spine panel got flipped the other way. I don't know why. But whatever, it'll definitely make it stand out in your collection, that's for sure. So, showing you most of the outside there. So this is what the inside looks like. It's got this kind of squishy, super dense, squishy foam in here. If you have any Steelbook box sets like this, you'll kind of recognize this material. It's like super dense, slightly squishy foam. And then there's little separators between each one, and it basically keeps them from rubbing against each other and like scratching. So there's nothing in between here, like there's no contents in here. It's just kind of spacing so that the Steelbooks don't rub against each other. So let's take a look at the first one. The first of the trilogy, Halloween 2018, if I recall. So yeah, again, it's kind of got that sort of smeary painting kind of artwork, which is really cool. I like that a lot. And when you open it up here, you have your Halloween Trilogy digital code. I think this probably covers all three of the movies. I think this unlocks all three because it just has one code and it says it's for the whole trilogy. So I think you just get that singular code that unlocks everything. And then this is really cool. This is a certificate of authenticity for your set, for your particular box set. So there's only 5,325 of these that will be made. So it is actually, in this case, legitimately limited edition. Sometimes they say it's limited edition, but it's available forever, or, you know, sometimes they bring it back into print after a while or something. But Kind of similar to the Superman Steelbook set that came out a couple months ago. This one has a legitimate certificate of authenticity in here, with the exact number of your set. So everyone should have a unique one of these cards with a unique number on it. This one is number 3,430 out of 5,325. So let me go ahead and actually take this out here. It's very like kind of stuck in there, so you kind of got to peel it out. I forgot that there's artwork back here too. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this real quick here. So let me show you the discs. So there is the 4K disc right here. And then here is the standard Blu-ray, the 1080p Blu-ray. Just kind of black with the name. At least the 4K disc has a little bit of art on it. And there is inside artwork here. So you see Michael Myers there. And then there is art. It's kind of hard to tell, but there is art back here. It's like an extension of this scene, but it's just kind of like dark trees and stuff. But there is actually art there. And this is kind of a look at the Steelbook. Fold it out here. So yeah, very cool artwork. I like this a lot. You know, there's kind of mixed feelings about the kind of newest trilogy in general, which, you know, I can sort of understand. But I thought it was entertaining. I like, in general, Halloween's one of my favorite franchises, so I mostly just like that, you know, they're keeping it alive. So whenever I get new Halloween, I'm generally pretty happy, even if it's not the best Halloween of all time. So here we go. Here is Halloween Kills. The Myers house here looking good. Again, these Steelbooks are also very glossy. There's no embossing or anything like that on any of these. They're just very slick and glossy. So the black areas like the sky here do tend to kind of pick up dirt and stuff. But yeah, here, a very consistent art style throughout with this kind of like smeary filter painting sort of effect going on. And so there's Mike Myers in the back there. Very cool looking there. Oh, this disc was loose in here. Whoopsies. So yeah, oh yeah, there's him with the firefighter there. So again, very similar to the first one. There's cool kind of painting art, and then there's a photo on the inside art here. And similar to Halloween 2018, there's the 4K disc has Michael Myers on it right there. It's kind of matte. And then the Halloween Kills standard Blu-ray is basically just kind of a glossy black with the title and all that on it. And then here we go. So there's the artwork. And again, there's not much art going on behind the discs, but this photo does extend over. It's just mostly kind of like dark trees and stuff. So there's the inside of that. And there's the Steelbook kind of laid out like that. And again, the digital code that unlocks all 3 movies digitally and the certificate of authenticity are both in the first disc. So this one does not have any inserts or anything inside of it. Yeah, these ones are not the most like sturdy closing Steelbook cases. So just kind of like be aware of that when you're closing them. This one doesn't really seem to want to close much at all. I think it just takes a little bit of finicking to kind of get the clasps to lock. So this is Halloween Ends. Laurie looking cool here, and then Michael Myers in the back. So again, a lot of kind of smudges on this right out of the box. A couple like scratches and pock marks and stuff like this right here. But like I said, I talk about this on a lot of Steelbook videos, but this is sort of the nature of Steelbooks. It's kind of the price you pay for investing in Steelbooks. You can play the Steelbook lottery by returning it and getting a replacement, but they almost all have different flaws, right? So if you reorder this again, the outer box might have a big dent in it, or there might be a big slash mark across all the spines, but there's no pock marks on the front, or, you know, stuff like that. Or there's dents in the Steelbook cases, like, or one of them's broken, but everything else is perfect. It's almost impossible to find a not flawed Steelbook release, even from the factory in the package. You saw it. It was sealed from Best Buy. I just opened it. The cover of this has nigh touched a human hand or anything since it was packaged up at the factory. So, you know, there's really not too much you can do about it. If you're going to collect Steelbooks, my recommendation is just kind of learn to deal with some level of general wear and tear. Obviously, if it's totally mangled, messed up, if there's a giant slash mark across the front, that's different. You might want to try to get a replacement or whatever then, or if there's a giant dent somewhere. But if there's minor little scuffs here and there, things like that in a brand new item, I don't know that there's much use in playing the lottery, but if you really want to, go for it. So again, here's Laurie on the front. Halloween Ends there on the spine. And then Michael Myers on the back here. So we'll pop this open. Same sort of theme here. You got the matte printed artwork on the 4K disc with Michael Myers there. And then you kind of got the glossy black standard Blu-ray disc. It just has sort of the die-cut text there. And here is the artwork. So again, I can tell that they made sort of an artistic decision with the inner art here on these Steelbooks, because they're using a wide image where 95% of the content is on the left half of the image, and the right half still extends, like there's still, like, you know, shadowing from the window and stuff like that. So it is one long picture. There's just nothing under the disc here. That's so when you have the discs in, you're not covering up half of the artwork, basically. So they definitely made a decision with that, which is fine. I think it looks good, and your discs are going to be in the disc holder, you know, 99% of the time anyway. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. And then here is the artwork sort of expanded out here. So, yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this. The only thing I would probably change about this, I really like the cohesiveness of the artwork, the filter, sort of art design that they used for all the discs and the box, or all the cases and the box. I really like. The only thing I would change is I would flip this spine the other way, so it's facing that way instead of this way. That's the only annoying part to me. Otherwise, I think it looks really good. I think they did a good job with this. I always appreciate the boxes that have some separation between the cases, so that way they don't, like, little dust particles or something can sometimes just fall, like, in between the cases. And when two Steelbook cases are together, it's like metal on metal. When they rub, it creates like scratches if there's little particles in there. So that's why they keep it apart like this, which I kind of really like. It takes up a little bit of extra space on your shelf. You know, you can probably fit maybe 5 Steelbooks side to side in the space that it takes to put 3 kind of protected Steelbooks. So you are kind of wasting a little bit of space if you're space conscious on your shelf for your collection. But if you want, you know, the best protection and you want kind of the coolest cohesive package, this is really cool. And it's honestly not that much more than just buying the 4K discs separately. I think if you buy each of these separately, it's like, you know, it's like $25 to $30 per disc retail usually. So, you know, you're looking at probably $25, $50, $75 anyway, and this whole package is like $75. So, even if these are 20 bucks, even if you can find the 4K versions of all these for 20 bucks each, that's $60. And for like $75-ish, you can get the entire box set. And because it is actually a limited edition, it comes with a certificate of authenticity with the specific number, which I forget is like, I just showed it to you, like 5,325, something like that. Because it is actually limited, if you're thinking about picking this up, I would maybe go ahead and do it. Because it might, unlike some Steelbook releases, it might actually go out of print at some point. Who knows? A lot do and a lot don't. It's hard to tell when they advertise something as being limited edition. Some things sell really fast and some things don't, and they're around for years. So it's hard to tell, but it does kind of make me feel a little bit better regarding how limited or not it's going to be, that it does have like a specific number of units available. So, and that you know what it is, which is kind of cool. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching this. If you like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. If you collect Steelbooks or horror movies or anything like that, I have tons of unboxings of those on my channel. So if you're into this kind of thing, or if you're just a physical media collector like me, definitely be sure to check out my channel, hit subscribe, check out my playlists. I have lots of unboxings of all kinds of stuff like this on my channel. And let me know which of these 3 movies you liked the most. Halloween 2018, Kills, or Ends. I know some people don't like the trilogy at all altogether, but within the confines of the trilogy, I'm interested to know if you had to pick which of these 3 movies you like the best, which one it would be. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you next time.